said, y'all need to leave. I said, that's fine. Where's my hat? I need my hat. Somebody threw me my hat. Thank the good Lord. I caught it. I said, y'all have a great night. And I left. And that's how I ended the fight. Y'all want to start shit? Y'all want to keep talking shit? I love a good bar fight. I'll fight you if you want to fight. But I'll tell you what, I ain't going to do no cheap shots. I ain't going to do no cheap shit.
No.
I'm going to fight you square up. I'm going to fight you fair. Don't you pull no bullshit on me.
That reminds me of one time I was at a strip club. Well, I wasn't at the strip club, but Rabbit Foot and fucking our buddy Hunter Thunderfoot and Ryan, Joey Freshwater and all these other guys were there. And I had to go and get them for us to go. Our ride was there. And I walked in and I told the bouncer, I said, hey man, my friends are in here. I'm not trying to get no dance. I don't want no dance, And he goes, okay, just give me your ID and you can go in and get them. It's okay, I'll give you your ID when you're done. So I give him my ID. I walk in. I get my buddies. I get all these boys. And we walk out, and it's the owner of the strip club, who might be a 70-year-old man, who was mean as a fucking copperhead snake. Let me tell you what, this old man was mean. He was not your grandpa. He was not your uncle. He was no one besides a rickety old man. And he told me, he said, you owe me $15. And I said, I don't owe you a fucking dime, bro. The bouncer before you, the guy that you hired, said, you don't just go in and get your buddies and you can go. You got my ID in your hand right now. I can see it. The guy was holding my ID up. So then, naturally, as a natural-born killer, who I am, I grabbed the ID from his hands, and I stared at him in the face. And he said, give me back that ID. And I said, no, I'm not giving you back this fucking ID. And he's like, he shoved me in my chest. And then there was cops in the streets that were on horses. Rabbit Foot, you remember the horses that were out there when the guy told me to give me back my ID to him?
I'm pretty sure those were fucking unicorns. Goddamn, they fucking big and majestic.
They were big.
But I could be wrong. I might have been
catching the sickness from my girlfriend Allie. Shout out to her. I love her.
Allie, you're the best. I'm gonna say that too. She's the best.
But
I'm pretty sure those were Clydesdales. I could be drunk.
They were Clydesdales. The cops were riding Clydesdales. And I told this guy, I said, I will drag you by the hair of your fucking head and bash your head into the ground so hard that I'll turn you into a paraplegic so your wife has to feed you for the rest of your retirement. And I'll tie your neck to one of the Clydesdale's hooves and have him drag you down the street. And he gave me back my ID that I gave back to him because I'm kind of a pussy sometimes. And then we shook hands, and then I just went on my own merry way. And that was how the fight ended. That's the long story short, is that you can end fights by talking such mad shit sometimes that's so fucked up and demented that you can get your way.
Hey,
it's not a good lesson. It's not a good lesson.
It's not a good lesson, but I'm gonna tell you what, you're all bark and no bite. But I'll tell you what, if your fucking bark is as big as it can fucking be, that bite don't fucking matter because they're gonna be scared of your bark. God damn DMX. What up, dog?
Rough Riders.
Murder.
Rough Riders.
They ain't gonna be scared. You ain't always gotta resort to the physical side, but goddamn, if you can talk it, they ain't gonna respect it. Then you don't have to fucking whoop their ass because they're gonna be scared enough to where you don't have to do that.
That old boy was already scared.
He was scared shitless. Fucking goddamn! I tell you what, I had never seen a man so scared. He was fucking shaking his face. God, I can't even fucking talk.
But do you know what I'm not scared of?
What?
Talking about the treat of the week.
Mason Dixon line. What is your treat of the week?
My treat of the week is Kessler whiskey, brought to you by Uncle Julius Kessler. Made in the 1800s to fit the need of everyone in the entire wild, wild west. He went around from shanty town to shanty town selling his premier whiskey to people to buy. And right now, we're living the lives of cowboy outlaws by drinking this. And do you know what is best to mix with it? Guess. Sean, Rabbit Foot, take a guess.
I'm going to tell you what, it rhymes with Sago, Foon, Kissed.
Hey.
And I'm going to let you know a secret.
And
it's actually Faygo Moon Mist.
Faygo Moon Mist is the best drink that you can buy to mix with your Kessler whiskey. And if you go to any quick trip, you any quick trip, you'll be able to find it. There's no chance that you're not going to be able to find it. If you can't find it, we're going to have to buy you a dog to help you show you around the store to sniff out Faygo Moon Mist. Hey, that's an idea.
Hey, we can train that dog. We can train your dog.
My dog Glenn, he's a German Shorthair Pointer.
God damn, that dog, he points out some of the crazy shit. He's trained to be a pheasant dog. Good Lord, he ain't learned to be a squirrel dog. I'll tell you what, there ain't nothing that Sean Rabbitfoot Jones and Mason Dixon line love more. It's fucking rabbit hunting together.
Good rabbit hunt and a good squirrel hunt. Both
of them. Them small game. Good Lord, that's the most fun we've ever had together as a tandem. And I'll let you know he'll find you that Faygo Moon Mist, because good Lord, if it ain't the best thing.
My dog Glenn can find a can of Faygo Moon Mist diet from a mile away. I'll tell you what, he can sniff one out from the fridge. He'll break down that fucking fridge and it won't be no problem. Sean, what's your tree of the week?
My tree of the week, I'm just going to say right now, it's got to be Grizzly Wintergreen. Because I'll tell you what, that is some of the best chew that you'll ever have. But when I'm sorry right now, we're on a call right now. But when I'm sitting out in the deer stand and I just get nerves, man, I need to chew on something. I need something in my lip that gives me that good old buzz, but tastes great. Nothing like that Copenhagen. Now, Copenhagen straight I can deal with, but I'll tell you what, there ain't nothing like that Grizzly Wintergreen that just tastes so good, and you just crave it. You crave it up in the deer stand because it tastes so right. It just tastes like pure American, like a bald eagle comes in and just fucking scalps your head into the most perfect mullet you've ever seen.
It tastes like Hank Williams Jr. riding a rhino through the African wilderness,
shooting pterodactyls with a 12 gauge,
spearing zebras with. He's spearing zebras with an arrowhead that he found on his ranch. And he's crying as he's doing it because it's so fucking beautiful. And he's crying about the heritage. And then Hank Williams Jr. found an old Civil War cannonball on his land. And he finds it. And he uploads it into an old cannon that Johnny Cash gave him. And the sound of the explosion, it just makes you rock hard in your pants if you're a man. And that's the taste of Grizzly Wintergreen.
Deep down in your plums. Let me tell you what. Listen, y'all go out to the stand and y'all feeling the crave. Let me tell you what. Before you go out into the deer stand, you have to get yourself a can of Grizzly Wintergreen. And when you're sitting there for a little bit, you get that urge, put that in there. And let me tell you something. Tell me if that don't feel right when you feel that urge and you put that taste of fresh wintergreen in your mouth. I just can't even take it anymore. I think we're Mason. What time is it? It is. I think it's time. I just can't even talk about it anymore because I can go on for another hour about how good Grizzly Wintergreen tastes.
How about that for a weekend send off right here for our people for Sunday? Hey, boys and girls. If there's any girls that listen to this besides Allie.
Ladies and gentlemen.
It's time for the weekend send-off. Right now, you got a choice. You can go down in history as a person that did whatever everyone else told you to do, or you can go down as a person that does what makes them happy. I want you all to excuse Sean Rabbitfoot getting up from the table. He spilled his thigh upon the table of the podcast, and it wasn't good. So that's bad radio. We're going to ignore that. But this weekend, this Sunday, tomorrow is the day before you make who you're going to be on Monday. Sit down. Enjoy some NFL football. Sit down. Enjoy a couple beers. You earned it. You worked the entire fucking week. Today is your day. It's no one else's day. If you have a kid, if you got a pet, make it part of your day. It doesn't have to be their day. Make it part of yours. Do what you do, what makes you happy. You can literally do anything that you want. You don't have to work. You don't have to do shit. You can achieve and conquer all your goals and set yourself up prime for a Monday through Friday of success. If you don't, you're going to keep on running around in the same goddamn circle that you have been running around in. Same paycheck to paycheck, doing whatever. It fucking sucks. I've been there, I've done that, and I'm goddamn sick of it too. I make this podcast with Sean Rabbitfoot to entertain you all and give us a little bit of brightness in our day and your day. Take that into your week. We made this on this day on purpose, so we can show you that we can still have fun and we can still kick ass. Life is about kicking ass. If you're not kicking ass in what you do, quit. Quit at life. If you go to your job and you don't give a shit, what's the point of fucking living? If you want to go to your job and be the best that you can be, and make money for your family to support yourself and your girlfriend or your kid or your wife or whatever, fuck you. Go out there and do it. It's time to be a man. It's time to step up to the plate. Just like in baseball, you got 3 strikes. 1 strike, it's okay. 2 strikes, you're starting to sweat. 3 strikes, you're out, and you got no more choices left. Don't get the 3 strikes. Get out there. You don't want to make any outs. The only out that you want to make is hit one out of the park. You want to hit it fucking out. You got it in you. Otis Redding, take us away. Thank you for listening to the Redneck Muscle Crew podcast.
Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes, watching the ships roll in, and then I'll watch them roll away again. Yeah, I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. Ooh, I'm just sitting on the dock of the bay,